Jackie Robinson integrates the modern, then Major League Baseball, April 15th, 1947. But the Negro Leagues essentially hung on for decades thereafter, which I think is really fascinating. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, once Jackie breaks the color barrier, just assumed that black folks just ran on into the major leagues. Well, it didn't happen quite like that. It was a very slow, meticulous process. So essentially, these teams would bring a black player up, and then they would bring another black player up so that that player wouldn't be so isolated. But it took 12 years before every major league team had at least one black baseball player. And so this not only spawns integration in Major League Baseball, but it also spawns integration in a broader capacity throughout society in this country.
The fact that this product is going to be sported by people who did not know this era, even though the struggles continue forward, I mean, that's a pretty powerful cyclical arc, this big thing.
Well, it is. It fits right in line, again, with the Negro League Baseball Museum's drive to establish relevancy. Negro Leagues Baseball, Todd, as you well know, hasn't been played in over 60 years. But its relevancy is still very important. The legacy of what this history represented is still very important. But it is incumbent upon the museum to create alignment with great partners like Liz that continue to help it have the relevancy to connect with a new generation who just might be hearing about the New York Black Yankees, the Homestead Grays, the Kansas City Monarchs, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, the Newark Eagles. They just may be hearing about these teams for the very first time. And for us, that is so important as we continue to make that outreach and that connection. And if we have to go to them where they are, and if it's fashion that gets us there, you're gonna look good, but you're also gonna learn something. And that fuels us, that gets us excited. We are a teaching institution as well, as we are a museum. And we want as many people to be touched by this story as we possibly can. And this is a great way to do this. I've been involved with this story now for, 29 years. I find the history just as fascinating today as it was when I walked into that little office looking for the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum in 1993, and the late Don Motley was at a desk there, and I said, well, I'm looking for the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. He said, son, you're standing in it, and it was just that little one-room office. And just maybe through this collection, and as young people in particular start to learn about these great teams and this great history, maybe they'll step into their paths. And I say this all the time. What the Negro Leagues teaches us is very simple. In this great country of ours, if you dare to dream and you believe in yourself, you can absolutely do or be anything you want to be. They dared to dream of playing baseball. They had no idea they were making history. They didn't care about making history. They just wanted to play ball. But the pride, the passion, the perseverance, the determination, the courage that they demonstrated in the face of adversity not only changed our game, but it changed our country. And perhaps that will resonate and inspire a new generation to dream and believe, because that's really what it ultimately is all about. And along the way, we hope that we make people more accepting of people who don't look like us, because it is almost ludicrous to think that once upon a time, people thought that the color of someone's skin could dictate whether they could play this game or not. And we have a great poster that we carry in our gift shop. And the headline on the poster says, 440 feet is 440 feet, no matter what color your skin is.
That's perfect. Bob, I can't thank you enough for welcoming us into your home, our home for everybody. For people who have not visited the Negro Leagues Museum in Kansas City, it is a seminal stop You will learn a lot. You will be inspired. And if you're really lucky, you'll get to meet this man. Bob Kendrick, thank you so much.
Todd, man, it's great to see you. I can't thank you and our friends over at Lids enough for coming here to Kansas City to the house that Buck O'Neil built, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
We are elevated by you and by Buck and all of these gentlemen behind us.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.